Hi, welcome to my kitchen. I should say, I'm Alyne, and welcome to my kitchen. Um, I'm making something for Piggy and I today, and it's a throw together, something my mom made a lot during the winter time, fall, when we bought apples. I'm making baked apples. Now, I don't have a recipe written down for it, I'm just making it the way my mama made it. And you can make this with one apple, two apples, a bag of apples, whatever you want to use. And it's just basically keeping the ingredients as far as what I have here is pecans, brown sugar, honey, cinnamon, and I need butter, Piggy. I forgot to get butter.
Butter.
And butter. That's my 5 ingredients other than my apples.
There's butter.
It flew across the is pecans, brown sugar, honey, cinnamon, and butter. Now, my mama, if she didn't have honey, she would use a little bit of Karo syrup. A lot of times she didn't have pecans. If she didn't have pecans, she'd leave them out. You don't have to have pecans. You can use walnuts, entirely whatever you want to use. The first thing you want to do is have something to put them in. Well, since I'm making just 2, I'm putting them in these individual little bowls here. One for me and one for Piggy. And you want to take and you want to
Twist it, then push.
yeah. I'm going to try. I don't like this core that well, but this is my apple core, and you want to core your apples.
Oh, I can make it sharper.
That's okay, Piggy. And you'll see it. Cored my apple. And put a hole in it. And you set your apple in your bowl. And we'll work on this one right here. This had a little bit of an angle, so I have to get started on it. There we go. These apples are a little bit soft. They've been sitting here for a little while. Well, it don't want to cut through. And it could be because it's going through the...
Going through it.
There we go. Yeah, it's going through the core right there, yeah. I got that core out of that one. See there? It just took a little pressure.
Under pressure.
That's what I started saying. There's a song out there about that, y'all.
No.
All right, Piggy, here's the apple cores. I'll give you those and I'll give you the core.
Cores.
Okay.
Core.
All right. Now for my brown sugar mixture that's going to be put in my apples, I use about 2 tablespoons of brown sugar per apple. So I'm using about a fourth of a cup of brown sugar, lightly packed. It does not have to be fully packed. I'm going to use about a fourth of a cup of pecans. Again, you do not have to use pecans if you don't want to use pecans. That's entirely up to you.
There's always walnuts, cashews.
Well, I'm saying
macadamia nut.
Yeah, see, it's just barely a fourth of a cup.
Pistachios.
Yeah, and you don't even have to use nuts. This is something if you're allergic to nuts, that's either y'all know bitch. If you're allergic to nuts and don't want to use nuts, you don't have to. And I'll use probably about a half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Put that right there. And Piggy, if you'll look over there, the nutmeg is over. I didn't get nutmeg. I just got to thinking I wanted to put a little bit of nutmeg in this. You don't have to put nutmeg in it.
Where would it be?
It should be on that shelf right over there, either the top or the third.
Top or the third.
Might be the second. I don't know. It would be by the allspice.
Well, I gotta know what that looks like.
Well, it would say nutmeg's got an orange looking sticker on it. A little bit hard to see.
That helps.
See, y'all, I have to describe everything to him. I really do.
This ain't my shop.
And you'll see, I don't have very much nutmeg in there. Maybe 1/8 of a teaspoon. But it will go a long way for flavor. And just mix that in. Now, what I'm going to do with this right here is I'm going to take and I'm going to spoon. Well, you know what? I'm just going to pick this up with my fingers. And I'm going to put
Might
this
work
down.
better.
Poke that down in that little hole right there. And I'm packing this down in this little hole here, y'all. It's going to take packed brown sugar. Piggy, if you'll hand me a butter knife, please.
Bag it down in there.
I'm fixing to.
Pack my bags. I've got to go.
Hey, I know that song.
Those out there better at being a music aficionado than I am. They'll know it.
I'm leaving on a jet
I,
plane. Yeah, but who sang it? And it wasn't me. I'm just saying.
It's been sung by a couple.
Yeah, but originally. All right, and you see, I'm not using just a pat of butter here. But I'm going to take and I'm going to poke that butter right there on top of that brown sugar I got packed in there. And you don't have to do this. You can just lay it on top of it. This is just how I'm doing it.
Oh, that looks good. Piggy loves some butter.
And I've got my oven already preheated to 350 degrees.
Take it you're done with these.
I'm done with that. All right. And this right here is going to cook down into that brown sugar mixture that's down inside the apple. Now you see there's a little bit left over. We're going to spoon that on top.
Yeah, folks, we got in here a little while ago and we washed up what few dishes we had, and well, I can keep up on what she's going to put out here.
And I'm going to put another pat of butter on top. And you'll see I'm not using a great lot. Maybe just half a little pat of butter. It don't have to be a whole lot of butter, y'all. Unless you just really want a whole lot of butter. We don't need a whole lot of butter. We got butter. Just a real thin pat. And when I say a little pat, I mean maybe not even half a tablespoon. You know, just maybe a quarter of a tablespoon, something like that. Next, we got the honey. And yes, y'all, my honey is crystallized, but that's okay. It's real honey.
I thought that was your honey.
And when I get ready to use it, after my liquid honey gets going, all I have to do is just put it in a warm water, or the jar in warm water, and it will melt back. Go back to liquid state. And I'm just going to pour a little bit on here, maybe 1 to 2 teaspoons, put it on top.
Oh, wow. All right, a little bit. You don't want none of this.
This is tank.
Oh, is it? I thought it was a little bit.
That's tank. A little bit's occupied.
She right there.
Oh, is she? Well, she must have got 30.
That's why I said it was her.
No, it's tank over here. I know who's yelling at me. All right, y'all. That's how simple it is to put this together. Get Piggy this. And now I'm going to set these. And these are oven-safe bowls, by the way. Otherwise, I wouldn't have them in there. I'm going to set my little bowls in my oven. And these are going to bake for about 25 to 30 minutes. And again, you can make these up however many you want. It can be a dessert. It can be served with ice cream. And my oven is already set for 30 minutes. I'm just going to leave it at that. Come back when we take these out. Let them cool for a few minutes. And then we'll do our taste test. But see you then.
All right.
Well, y'all, it's been 30 minutes. Doesn't seem like it's been 30 minutes, but it's been 30 minutes. And this is what the apples look like. And all that ooey gooey goodness in the bottom is the brown sugar, the honey, the butter, the pecans, and the juice from the apples.
You want a picture like that, or you want to wait till you cut into it? Or?
Go ahead and take a picture like that. But when I cut into it, I'm going to eat it.
Oh. All right.
I'm going to give Piggy a spoon. I'm going to take a spoon. And I'm going to cut into this apple. The thing about it is, you know, if you can cut an apple with a spoon, it's good and tender. just like cutting it in half. Oh yeah. Yeah, cut it in half. And I'm going to turn that apple upside down in that ooey gooey goodness down there. Now, if you don't want to bake these whole, you can always cut them in half and do that. Top them with that ooey gooey goodness. And I'm not touching that pan or that bowl because it is hot. It ain't been out of the oven but just a few minutes. If I can get me a little bitty piece of, oh, there it is. Here we go. We're going to get us a small bite of it, y'all. That apple wants to go.
That is hot.
It's hot. Linda Peterson, I need your help.
Blow it off. Cool it off.
Cool it off for me, Linda. Now you see I've got some of that brown sugar goodness from the bottom. I got my piece of apple. And y'all, I'm going to make sure it's cool enough for me to eat.
That's good.
It's hot. Hot's hot, y'all.
He's hot.
Mm-hmm.
Spicy is hot, but heat is hot also.
Oh, wow. That's got a good flavor. I'm glad I added the nutmeg. It gave it that apple pie flavor. Mmm. I did good, y'all. Mmm. This is a great dessert, or it could be a great side dish served with pork chops. And if you really want to make a great side dish with pork chops, you can do pears that way too. Only if you do pears, add a touch of clove and nutmeg. Oh man! But these are my baked apples.
All right, pork chops and pear preserves go good together too.
Yeah.
Oh man!
But I had to get tickled to Piggy. He walked by the living room door between the kitchen and living room, and it hit him right in the nose. And he was about drooling, y'all. He was. So I had to come check my apples, and they were done. But I really want to say thank you very much for watching the video. I know it was pretty much a quick video, simple video, but I hope it gives you some ideas. Like I said, if you don't want to bake them whole like I did, you can cut them in half, cut them in quarters, sprinkle the brown sugar, pecans, and stuff on top of them, drizzle them with a little honey, put some butter on them, bake them in the oven. Oh, man, awesome dish.
The thing is, that'd be a pretty good dessert.
Yeah.
Without a whole lot of junk in it.
Yeah. You know what's in it. And if you want to make this for dessert, like I said, cut them in half. You can serve half an apple with that brown sugar glaze sauce on them with pecan. Be awesome dessert. And very quick and simple to make. Because like I said, you can make these in a large dish. It doesn't have to be in the small bowls. Or if you would like to make them in a small bowl like this, or ramekin or something, you can do that. It's entirely up to you what you do. So again, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the baked apples. Have a great day. Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all.
Where's my fork?